Ladies and gentlemen, Mayhem is known as the wrestling show for a damn good reason, and after the fully loaded pay-per-view, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the first Mayhem after the pay-per-view, and we are opening up the show with big meaning, big purpose, because the newly Intercontinental Champion, Adam Cole, said he was going to put the title on the line in an open challenge. My God, and the surprises are just not gonna wait, ladies and gentlemen. Swerve Strickland is the man to answer the challenge of Adam Cole in his newly reign as Intercontinental Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the action is just gonna pick up from here. If you don't know this man, Swerve Strickland, has wrestled all over the world, and he's known as one of the dirtiest players in the game. He's disrespectful, some say arrogant, but I say when it comes to the in-ring action, when it comes to this man wrestling in the ring, he knows how to get the job done. And tonight Adam Cole is going to be for the fight of his life. I thought we were going to get Cole come out, maybe get a little bit of a wait, a little bit of a, suspense build up. No, Mayhem's just throwing it right at you. And Swerve Strickland is here for one reason and one reason only, and it seems like he wants to make his debut a damn good one, because he wants to take home Intercontinental Championship gold. And ladies and gentlemen, the crowd, they got simmered down for 1 second because they're back on their feet. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who brings the boom everywhere he goes, his name is Adam Cole, and he now carries all the gold, baby, because this man is now Intercontinental Champion. He fought long and hard, made Mayhem his show, the Intercontinental Champion show, before he even carried the championship. But ladies and gentlemen, let's not talk about the war that he had with Austin Theory this past Sunday at the fully loaded pay-per-view. What a pay-per-view it was, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Cole and Austin Theory pushed each other to the absolute limit, and then we end up seeing it. We end up seeing Adam Cole do it. Adam Cole do the one thing that he could not do at the SummerSlam pay-per-view, and that was beat Austin Theory. That was proof that the win was a fluke for Austin Theory, and he did just that at the fully loaded pay-per-view. But man, just like Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, this man has to team up with a man that he is not looking forward to teaming up with here when it comes to the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament and the upcoming weeks here at Universe Mode. As Adam Cole, he is going to be teaming up with Austin Theory in the tournament as they are looking to advance, or I don't really know their game plan there. It's going to be very, very interesting. We've kind of seen a lot of makeshift tag teams here for the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament. But ladies and gentlemen, Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge to start you off. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to kick it off with an absolute banger here tonight. And I promise you it's going to be a damn good one. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't say Mayhem is the show, the wrestling show, for any reason. Trust me, we do our thing over on the red brand, but when it comes over here to the green brand, these guys sure know how to bring the mayhem, no pun intended. You see Adam Cole and Swerve Strickland, both men staring each other down, two men who have never been in the ring before until tonight. And now these two men stepping into the ring for the first time here in Universe Mode history. For the first time here in Universe Mode history, Adam Cole also defending the Intercontinental Championship on Mayhem. It's going to be very, very interesting. Second time a championship is defended here on Mayhem. The first time was for the debut episode of Mayhem, the premiere episode, when Finn Balor put his World Heavyweight Championship on the line when he took on Bryan Danielson 1 month ago, exactly 1 month ago here on Mayhem. And tonight, Adam Cole looks to do the same, but put his Intercontinental Championship on the line as he takes on Swerve Strickland as the referee brings the championship up high. You can only get excited for this one, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a damn good one. And it's gonna go down right here, right now. Talk about big fight feel written all over it. And oh man, Adam Cole nicely done there, looking to knock off Swerve Strickland. And oh man, like I said, Swerve Strickland, first time we're gonna see him here in Universe Mode, so not very well versed with him. But Adam Cole is somebody that we've seen wrestle through and through here on Mayhem. I mean, a lot of people would say that Adam Cole has kind of made Mayhem his show here in Universe Mode. Adam Cole, oh man, nicely done there by Adam Cole. Adam Cole wrestles here at Mayhem, does his thing on Mayhem, and he makes sure that he shows off and he shows out, and he's made Mayhem kind of his show to be here on Friday night since the show came here in Universe Mode. And Adam Cole, as his journey to the Intercontinental Championship has kind of been building, he's kind of rallied the fans behind his back, and you see now Swerve Strickland, oh man, double stomp to the chest after he did that Had him on the shoulders and just brought the knee right into the midsection. You see he's working on that midsection. No, now working on the shoulder. Very smartly done there by Swerve Strickland. And Strickland now getting knocked down. And Adam Cole with a drop kick too. Very nicely done there by Adam Cole. And like I was saying before, Swerve Strickland is going to want to work on that taped up area of Adam Cole. That's an area that's been worked on by Austin Theory. Worked on by John Moxley. A lot of men that Adam Cole's been in the ring with. But wait a minute. Cole now trying to take him down. Swerve saying no. Swerve now catching him and dropping him. Moonsault into the stinger, splash into the cover. Now Swerve Strickland looks to come out here and go hard. I mean, listen, I don't blame him. I mean, from what I know, this is a one-time only appearance. I don't really know how that works here in Universal Mode when it comes down to Swerve Strickland. I don't know if he's signed here in Universal Mode. That hasn't really been disclosed. But what has been disclosed is if he does walk away with the Intercontinental Championship, that is an automatic signing. And Swerve Strickland now taking him down, but Adam Cole reversing it. Excuse me, I thought he took him down to cut to the crowd for a second, but he reversed it. And Adam Cole now looking to line him up for what could be the beginning of the end. He looks to do it. Panama Sunrise. It's knocked off so many before. And Cole looks to be the one to do it. Right before we go to commercial break, is he going to do it? Is Cole going to do it? No. Sunday, Samoa Joe and Tommaso Ciampa, they had an absolute clash of titans, but coming up tonight, they face off again, but this time, the man who Samoa Joe attacked to begin with, Johnny Gargano, will be there, and Samoa Joe got himself some help in Bronson Reed. Let's find out what happens tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from the commercial break. Over the commercial break, Adam Cole turned the tides on Swerve Strickland, and wait a minute, as the crowd chanting fight forever, Adam Cole looking to give the crowd their money's worth, and wait a minute, through the ropes, Tornado DDT! We talked about Cole making mayhem, his goddamn show, and he's definitely showing to be just now here tonight at all. Swerve now getting his arm worked on the same way he tried to work on Cole's arm, and Cole showing off that veteran wrestling right there. Cole showing off exactly why he is the vet, showing off that new seriousness to him, and oh, leg drop and missed. Missed there. Swerve Strickland had that very well calculated, and that's kind of what you're going to want to do in a matchup like this. And oh man, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys heard over the commercial break, in the main event, it's going to be DIY going against Samoa Joe and Bronson Reed. What a makeshift tag team that's definitely going to be. Both men have never really crossed paths here in Universe Mode. Focus more on the match though. Referee on the count of 6, almost on the count of 7 from the champion. Yeah, I'm getting back in the ring. I mean, hey, champion's advantage does count when you're going when it comes down to countouts. But wait a minute, Cole now looking to do some damage, but both men getting tied up there. Cole now looking to do some damage once more, looking to actually catch him, and he does. Very beautiful work there. Cole, man, he doesn't show off for no damn good reason. He doesn't call himself Mr. Friday Nights for no reason. I mean, when it comes to Adam Cole, he steps into the ring and he gets the job done. And Cole looking to prove that to be right here tonight. And wait a minute, Cole now looking to bring up Swerve Strickland now. Looking to catch Strickland. Looking to catch him with the last shot. But Swerve Strickland now into the cover, but no kick out at one. Oh, man, Strickland now bringing the crowd to their feet. I mean, as they should go to their feet. Strickland now catches him. Catches Cole. Wait a minute. Cole now. Cole. No, get out of it. No. Cole down for the count. New champion. No. Cole kicking out. Cole kicking out. Ladies and gentlemen, Swerve might just be the best kept secret here in Universe Mode. Because this man came to mayhem. And he's looking to do the job here tonight. And oh, Swerve now. Frog splash but missed. Frog splash but missed. Cole now looking to call it for what it seems to be. And it seems to be his last shot into the cover. Is this one going to be it? 2. And no. How the hell? Adam Cole finding a way to persevere. Once again, super kick to the face. But wait a minute. Both men getting tangled up. Swerve now getting caught one more time. Last shot into the cover. Cole looking to do it, and he does. Adam Cole doing what Adam Cole does damn best, and that's make Friday nights comfortable for those sitting at home. Because ladies and gentlemen, I can promise you the ones that sitting in the arena know what time it is, and it's time for a fruitful run by Adam Cole. Because if you ask me, it don't seem like this man's letting go of that Intercontinental Championship anytime soon. Cole has made his name stay. He has backed the Undisputed Era in the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament, and next week he enters the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament when he teams up with Austin Theory Theory, and he is going to be going against a team known as Judgment Day, and it's going to be the newcoming JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio, a team that is dangerous, a team that seems well-versed, and a team seems like a brotherhood like no other. And next week, Adam Cole's going to have to team with someone that he hates more than anything, more than itself, because Adam Cole is teaming up with Austin Theory next week, but tonight he celebrates. This is an absolute, oh my goodness. He's going off a will at this point. Moxley fires back on Roman's hit. And I'll do it, damn it. And he does. Oh my God. Please don't kick out Roman. Oh my God. Well, alright, ladies and gentlemen, as we are gearing up here on one hell of an episode of Mayhem so far, as we had that crazy opener, we will hear from the Bloodline. Finally, we're going to hear from the Bloodline after the loss that Roman Reigns took by Jon Moxley. We're going to hear from him right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you guys have been, oh man, I was going to say it, but I don't know if you guys have been waiting for this one. But I've damn sure since Sunday, since after Jon Moxley pinned a bloody, battered, and bruised Roman Reigns, I've been damn curious to know what this man can possibly say to the WWE Universe coming out of this one. And Roman's not here like he was Monday. He's not in the jogging suit. He's not here to do what he has to do. He's here to fight. Roman Reigns looks more prepared than Jey Uso, and Jey Uso is the one that's going to be stepping into the ring with Jon Moxley up next. After Roman Reigns and the Bloodline speak to the WWE Universe, we are going to be seeing Jey Uso step into the ring with Jon Moxley. The big question is, can Moxley keep up the impressive, streak as he's been going on, as he pinned this man right here, a man who looks angry, a man who looks like he is just tasting nothing but the bitterness in his mouth, a man who looks like he went from being everything to being absolutely nothing, a man whose ego looks absolutely destroyed. Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't a man, this is a tribal chief ahead of the table, the big dog, a man who was once a lone wolf and now is followed behind his blood. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Roman Reigns, and Reigns here tonight seems like he is here to do one thing and one thing only, and that is speak to the WWE Universe, the men who follow Roman on a weekly basis, the Usos, Paul Heyman, the Enforcer, Solo Sikoa. They are not men known as the Bloodline for no reason, and it's not just because they're blood. They carry a certain sacred passage here in Universe Mode, being the men that follow behind the tribal chief. That is no easy task, but they seem to prevail. And let's not talk about the Usos. The Usos had a damn good matchup coming out of the fully loaded pay-per-view this past Sunday when they took on the OC in a one hell of a tag team matchup. If you ask me, it was a damn good matchup, and they tore the absolute house down. And now the next time that they have to worry about defending their championships is September 14th. It is going to be at the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament, and we've only seen one match for Starrcade, and we're going to see another one here tonight, and hopefully the Usos are paying close attention, because although Roman's war with the Shield seems like it's just beginning, the Usos have a lot more on their mind than Roman. They don't just have the Shield on their mind, they got to worry about an entire tag team division, and now they have to worry about newcomers coming in here in the WWE as they try to take those titles from their waist. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bloodline carries something that is no easy thing to be done here tonight. Roman speaks to the WWE Universe, so everybody wants to hear from the tribal chief. Everybody wants to hear from the head of the table. I got so many people on my back, Paul. I got you on my back, Adam Pearce. I got you on my back. Hell, I got the WWE Universe on my back. How about you guys do me a favor real fast? How about you guys acknowledge me? I may not be the #1 guy when it comes to giving the fans what they want, but what we have built here, what the Bloodline has built here is something special. What the Bloodline has built here is something that no ordinary team nor faction can do, and that includes the Shield. Now, I would not be sitting here, and I would not be coming to the quote B show and have a second coming of a Shield Summit. No, you are not going to relegate me to that. When the Bloodline come out here and speak, we mean business. And tonight you are stepping foot on the A show. Tonight, Mayhem is the show. And you know why it's the show? Because you have the guy on the show, and I am that guy. The Usos went to war with the OC and they punched their ticket to September 14th, Starrcade. We already seen one match in the main event. We're going to see another one. And all of the men that have been competing in this tournament have torn the house down. But nothing will change. At the end of the day, the same result will have. And that is the simple fact that the Usos are the undisputed tag team champions. But going back to you, Moxley. Last Sunday, me and you, we went to war. Two former brothers, two men who have wrestled all over the world together, two men who have dominated all over the ring. Hell, me and you have taken down giants. Me and you have taken down so many. So freaking many, and that's why it pains me. That's why it hurt me as much when I had to step into the ring with you. But what you got, Moxley, was a fluke victory, because for the first time ever, Roman Reigns and Jon Moxley stepped foot in the ring with each other. That right there, that was for you. That was to handle your career. Hell, that was to make you go from being nothing to absolutely something. I mean, hell, when the hell has anybody talked about Jon Moxley? I mean, I have two men standing out here who have been running the WWE. I have a man on the side of me who has been known as a special enforcer of the Bloodline, who has been dominating the Raw division every which way he goes. And let him step foot on Mayhem, nothing will change. And I have on the other side a man who has done dastardly things to keep the Bloodline in check, to keep the Bloodline in order, but to put the Bloodline in the prime positions that we've gotten in. A gift from one of the ancestors, Rikishi. We have Paul Heyman. Long story short, I'm set. I'm the guy. I've been given all the tools. I have the smoke and the mirrors, and you're damn sure can bet your ass that I can wrestle in the ring. What you have is two men who want absolutely nothing to do with you. Hell, the only man who might in the Shield is Seth Rollins, because since the Shield had become a thing, he's been up your ass left and right. But the thing is, you see that Bryan Danielson is making big strides. You see that Bryan Danielson doing what he has to do, so you have to go down deep. You have to dig down real deep to defeat your tribal chief, don't you? And you did it. Take nothing away from you, you did it, but what it took out of you, what it is going to take out of you, the lasting, lingering feelings, the thoughts, the memories that you are going to carry after that matchup are going to make you a different man. Me simply, this is just another night of work. I blessed you with that victory. I took your career and made it into something, because going into Sunday, the betting odds were Roman all and Moxley none. The betting odds were saying simply that if Jon Moxley loses this matchup, then hey, he has nothing. There's nothing for him to do. There's nowhere for him to go. Jon Moxley is nothing anymore. So you know what I did? I gave you that win. I gave you that win. I gave you the victory. I gave the Shield a new lease on life, and I gave you a reason to continue to stay relevant here in the WWE. I did that. So what you should be coming out here and doing before Jey Uso smacks you down to the mat is you should come out here and acknowledge your tribal chief. You should come out here and thank me for doing what I did, and that is handing you your career back to you. That is giving you a new lease on life, something that you've obviously desperately needed for such a long time, and I did that for you. Name somebody else that would have done that for you. Even though you and Rollins were the one to stab me in the back, you and Rollins were the one to do what you did to me, I still bless you. And what do? You talk all the trash that you do on Raw, knowing that the Bloodline were banned because the Shield kicked off Raw. You wanted to do that? Listen, I tell you something, and I tell you something easy. You want to go in the ring with me again? You want to actually prove that you can beat Roman Reigns? Then do it at No Mercy. Because I'm not wrestling on Raw, and I'm not wrestling on Mayhem. You want me? It's special appearances only. No Mercy is where you can really prove that you can get the job done. Because I am not done with you. So you can either choose to accept my challenge, or we're gonna go through the same cycle we've been going through. You are not a monster. You are not a man. You are simply a lunatic, a person who belongs in a straitjacket. And I can promise you, I will be your straitjacket. Your tribal chief will be your straitjacket, because come No Mercy, August 27th, I want you to do what you have to do. I want you to wrestle your matches. I want you to become the guy. I want you to gain the momentum, because when you step into the ring with me, it is going to be me and you one-on-one, and the same outcome that you got last Sunday will not be the same outcome that you will get. The outcome that you will get is going to be you lying on the mat after I Superman punch you, after I spear you, and that is me simply going 1, 2, 3, and Roman Reigns standing over Jon Moxley exactly the way it should have happened last Sunday. But the difference is, I'm not giving you any more wins, Moxley. So good luck. Well, alright, ladies and gentlemen, it seems like the business might have just picked up when it comes down to lingering war, when it came down to the Shield and the... Oh no, well I guess not, as the Shield are coming out here. Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, and Paul Heyman are walking up the aisleway. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jey Uso versus Jon Moxley. This is the matchup that we are going to be getting ready for. This is the matchup that was your regularly scheduled program here tonight. And as Bryan Danielson has been dealing with his issues with the Judgment Day, as Jon Moxley and Roman Reigns have been dealing with their brotherhood issues, and Seth Rollins has been helping out, as those three were the former original members of the Shield. It seems like Jey Uso looks to get some work done here tonight for the Bloodline. It's going to be damn good. And oh man, Jimmy set out here with Jey Uso. And I mean, focusing more on this matchup, Jon Moxley going one-on-one with Jey Uso now. Uso now splashing Moxley off of the ropes and hitting him with a Samoan drop. Beautiful work there. And Roman had a lot to say there. Roman wants Jon Moxley at our next pay-per-view, August 27th. It's going to be the No Mercy pay-per-view. Damn good pay-per-view. We're coming to you guys live from Chicago, the United Center, for the first time ever here in Universe Mode. We are going over to Chicago, and beautiful work there by Jey Uso. And I guess the Usos kind of know what they're going to be doing. They don't really have to worry until MSG at Starrcade. You know, speaking a little bit more on Jon Moxley. Moxley coming off of a very big win this past Sunday at the fully loaded pay-per-view when he took on Roman Reigns. And, oh man, beautiful work there by Jon Moxley. Moxley not playing any games here tonight with Jey Uso, and you can't blame him now. Uso looking to get some work done to him, looking to get brought right into the corner, or no, excuse me, going over the ropes there, and Moxley not playing any games there. Punch there, and a drop kick for his efforts. Oh man, wait a minute, Jon Moxley looking to do some work, but Rollins looking to help out a little bit. But ladies and gentlemen, as Moxley going to the top rope, we're going to have to go on commercial break, and Moxley, as we go on commercial break with an elbow drop. Ladies and gentlemen, August 27th is going to be No Mercy. It's coming to you live from Chicago, Illinois. We are going to be at the United Center. It's going to be damn good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we are making it back to you guys, Jey Uso going one-on-one with Jon Moxley here tonight, and both men working away on each other. Beautiful work there. We were talking about Jon Moxley a little bit over the commercial break, talking about all the accolades and things he's been doing here in Universe Mode. And oh, big Samoan drop there by Jey Uso. Uso looking to put down the rumors that comes to Jon Moxley, looking to prove that his win this past Sunday was a fluke. And that's something that Roman Reigns said that he wants to do going into the No Mercy pay-per-view. He wants to prove that Jon Moxley's win this past Sunday was an absolute fluke. And wait a minute, Moxley now looking to do some damage. And oh, take down there. Moxley now lining up Jey. Lining up Jey, looking to take on and defeat another one of the NOY family members. Can Moxley do it? Can Moxley do it here tonight? Can he put away one half of the tag team champions? And he does. But wait a minute, from the crowd, can we get a camera cut? Let's go back to the ring. That's Roman. Roman getting up. Jey Uso rolling out of the ring. The street smarts by Jey. Oh, big spear by Roman. Roman said that he's not done when it comes down to the war with Jon Moxley. And wait a minute, Solo catching Bryan. Danielson getting caught with a spear. Jey Uso recuperating on the outside, and Seth Rollins trying to fight back against the other half of the tag team champions. Jimmy saying no. Jimmy not allowing it. Jimmy not allowing this to go down. Not allowing it to happen like this. Jimmy fighting back for the Bloodline, laying down the Shield for good. And the Bloodline stand tall as the Shield has fallen once again because blood seems to reign supreme. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're here to bring you your Raw lineup for Monday. It is going to be Becky Lynch going one-on-one with Io Sky. The war between Damage Control and what seems to be the entire women's division has been unfolded and has been going all over the place, and we're going to see the outcome of that. But ladies and gentlemen, Starrcade Tag Team Tournament news. It is going to be The Shield versus the LWO. John Moxley and Seth Rollins team up to go against the LWO. And also, two men who absolutely hate each other are going to be stepping into the ring when Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes go 2-on-2 with the Hurt Business. It's going to be damn good, and only goes down here at WrestlePlus. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if we can just say what an absolute great night it has been when it comes down to professional wrestling. But ladies and gentlemen, as the ring gets gets zoomed in on, as the crowd settles in their seats, we have nothing, absolutely nothing left for you guys, but what you paid for, what you know is coming your way here at Phoenix, Arizona, what we've been advertising for the last 3 weeks here in Universe Mode. Ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the main event, it's gonna be DIY going 2-on-2 with Mr. Money in the Bank, Bronson Reed, and the man himself, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. It's gonna be damn good, ladies and gentlemen. This past Sunday at the fully loaded pay-per-view, Samoa Joe and Tommaso Ciampa took each other to war. These men fought each other like never before, but it was Tommaso Ciampa to walk away with the victory. It was Tommaso Ciampa to prove why DIY are here, and not only for Starrcade, but that is to bring presence to not only the tag division, but to show that bullies go absolutely nowhere. And Ciampa was not standing for that, as Ciampa put away Samoa Joe this past Sunday. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, DIY, they're going to be gearing up against a dangerous team. Two men that Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa have never been in the ring with here in Universe Mode. And Bronson Reed, vice versa, has never been in the ring with these men, as Eric Bischoff holds off for the main event here tonight, and he lets Bronson Reed go out there by himself. It's going to be a very interesting team up here when we're looking at a team like Samoa Joe and Bronson Reed. Reed being a guy that we've seen here in Universe Mode kind of go from just being one of those feared people here in Universe Mode, one of those just dominant guys who pass by, do their matches, but nobody really cross paths with them, to being on the top of the ladder. After SummerSlam, this man winning, Money in the Bank, this man has been going all in, doing what he has to do and representing for the Money in the Bank, and it's been lingering very, very true for the Judgment Day when it comes down to this man and him being able to cash in anytime, any place. But this, ladies and gentlemen, this one is going to be a damn good one. We gave the rest of the TV time to this one right here, and oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Samoan submission machine. It's Samoa Joe! Joe is here for one reason, and one reason only, and that is retribution, that is revenge. Joe is here to physically hurt Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. Samoa Joe made his debut here in Universe Mode by attacking Johnny Gargano after Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole put on one hell of a matchup here in Universe Mode to kick off our first ever matchup for Mayhem. They put on one hell of a matchup 1 month ago. Johnny Gargano had just come back from injury, and Samoa Joe made his debut by attacking and concussing Johnny Gargano. It was announced weeks later that Gargano will be teaming up with Tommaso Ciampa, and DIY will be reuniting in their professional wrestling careers to go in the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament. But that was a little couple of days after Tommaso Ciampa made his debut at the expense of Samoa Joe, showing Samoa Joe that you can't put your hands on anybody and get away with it. And we're seeing that's going to be so here tonight. And we're seeing the makeshift tag team of Samoa Joe and Bronson Reed. It seems like these guys have much of an understanding. And oh man, Bronson Reed, we're going to see a lot of this here tonight. Reed, go! Scooping him up and dropping him down where he stands. I said it before and I'll say it again. We are going to see a lot of this here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Tommaso Ciampa, he's able to, lift up heavy men. He's able to hold his own in the ring, but he's no man like, Reed and Joe now staring down Reed as Tommaso Ciampa, he just got Bronson Reed out of the way, and he's going right after Samoa Joe. DDT to the apron, and now going right after Bronson Reed, but Reed capitalized and Reed taking advantage. Smartly done there by Bronson Reed. And that, if I'm Bronson Reed, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that Samoa Joe and DIY are gonna be so focused on each other, and that right there is Samoa Joe and Bronson Reed's way to win the tournament. They're not gonna be focused on him, as it just seen right there. Tommaso Ciampa just wants to get his hands on Samoa Joe. They're not focused on Bronson Reed. He is their way to win the matchup if they play their cards right here tonight. But Johnny Gargano being the less likely, the less hothead here in Universal Samoa. And as we see Tommaso Ciampa hurt on the outside, Bronson Reed now making it personal. We don't really see what's going on over there, but Reed making it personal the same way Tommaso Ciampa did. But Ciampa seeing what's going on with Johnny Gargano, and if there's one thing you could do to piss Tommaso Ciampa off, that's attack his best friend. But he gets dumped into the ring and just a scoop slam there. And now Johnny Gargano, as he's dazed on the inside, Bronson Reed just dominating. And I mean, listen, I couldn't... Oh, man, I was going to say I'd be lying if I said that I didn't see these two men dominating, but I would be lying. And, oh, man, Reed! Reed just absolutely pouncing him across the ring into the cover. And no! Grabbing onto the ropes for desperation. You can't blame him. And I said it before and I'll say it again. When it comes to the team of Bronson Reed and Samoa Joe, I genuinely don't see these two men having any issues in this matchup with them being the bigger men. And you see Tommaso Ciampa going for his signature discus lariat, but couldn't even get Reed. Reed sitting him out with a spine buster, and you see Bronson Reed hasn't even had to tag in Samoa Joe. Reed just looks perfectly fine in this matchup, and as I say that, seem to be eating my words. Reed looks to bring a little bit of tag team action, but right as Tommaso Ciampa looks to pick up his own in the matchup, Bronson Reed and Samoa Joe doing the bare minimum of tag team work. When it definitely comes down to tag team wrestling, I would say that it goes more to DIY, but now Samoa Joe getting the tag in by Bronson Reed, and now Samoa Joe looking to do some more damage, and oh my goodness. Just doing quick work to Samoa Joe, now tagging in Bronson Reed, but wait a minute, Gargano gets the tag! Gargano gets the tag! And wait a minute, Reed tried to throw himself at Gargano, but Gargano says no! Off the ropes into a DDT! Tornado DDT into the cover! Looks to do it! Quick work here, no! Reed has been in the matchup since the start, but he has a lot more left in the tank. And Tommaso Ciampa, thank God he finally got a chance to get a breather, but it seems to be the same case for Johnny Gargano. And now, wait a minute, you see the tag team work being put on display by the two huge Samoans, being Samoa Joe and Bronson Reed. And Reed on the outside looking like this is going to be trouble. Gargano's been waiting to get his hands on Samoa Joe since the first episode of Mayhem. And wait a minute, Joe getting brought to DIY's corner. This is what we've been waiting for. DIY showing off in great fashion. Beautiful work there. Ciampa now, we're getting a little bit of a rematch from Fully Loaded. Ciampa and Joe getting their square off in the ring. Oh man, scoop slam there by Joe. One, no. Right when we thought it was going to be over, Tommaso Ciampa didn't even need to worry about a kick out because Johnny Gargano had his back. Johnny Gargano had him right there, right then and there, every which way, every step of the way. And now once again, we're seeing these two Samoans go to work here tonight. Oh my goodness, and oh! Big axe handle to the back, the lower back of Tommaso Ciampa. And if you follow the career of Tommaso Ciampa, you know he's had back problems. And oh my goodness! Bronson Reed should not be able to do things like that. And oh! Ladies and gentlemen, just as a reminder, this isn't a grudge match. This isn't a one-off. This is right here is to advance to the quarterfinals here in the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament. The winner of this matchup is going to go and take on the winner of the Undisputed Era. They took on the team of the Creed Brothers over on Raw this past Monday and ended up winning and advancing to the quarterfinals. And the winner of this matchup is going to be taking on them, so it's going to be interesting. And you gotta think if the team of Bronson Reed and Samoa Joe win, the same thing we're seeing take place here tonight, the same massacre, the same way we are seeing these two Goliaths just dominate over the two Davids in this ring. And oh man, you see looking right there trying to go for a running knee, and Samoa Joe laughing at Bronson Reed saying, you see him, you see that, and look at he's getting caught for his efforts. And I ate my words once again. Samoa Joe just playing posse, just giving Tommaso Ciampa a glimmer of hope, letting him think that Johnny Gargano was gonna do any work. But Samoa Joe just shrugging him off like it's easy, like it's light work. And wait a minute, Samoa Joe now Joe now looking to do some damage, looking to bring him into the Samoan's corner, but Tommaso Ciampa saying no. Johnny Gargano saying no, and it seems like everything Ciampa was screaming at Gargano came true, came to fruition. Joe's finally off of his feet. Gargano's playing offense. Gargano's feeling the momentum and calling Joe off his feet. Calling Joe to his feet. Catches him into the cover. Is he going to do it? To no. Bronson Reed, it seems like he wasn't even worried about going and saving Samoa Joe. But then again, Joe had it, and Joe with a running neck breaker there, and a beautiful overview here. Look at this, Gargano up and down. Oh my goodness, Gargano picking up Samoa Joe like he's an easy man to lift, and now once again, fully loaded, coming to life. Samoa Joe and Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa getting bounced off of the ropes there by Samoa Joe, bouncing off once again, and whoa! That scoop power slam has been coming to play in this matchup. And as we're seeing, Bronson Reed this time tried to come to the aid to Samoa Joe, but Joe didn't even need it. Joe didn't even need it, and once again, Samoa Joe picking up Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa, you can definitely tell both men, Samoa Joe and Tommaso Ciampa, not at 100% after their war this past Sunday at the Fully Loaded pay-per-view. Now fighting each other off in this tag team matchup. Joe and Reed now up and down. And Reed just staying on the attack. Big Samoan headbutt there by Reed. And Reed now looking to go for the cover. Is this one going to be adhered by Bronson Reed? And no. When it comes to Bronson Reed and making sure his name stays in the mouths of the WWE Universe, making sure that the WWE Universe sees that different side to Bronson Reed, it's being shown off here tonight. But you can't lie, ladies and gentlemen. The scrap dog fight we are seeing here tonight from Bronson Reed, it's absolutely disgusting. But it does it. Ciampa does it, and the crowds lift off of their feet. Ciampa finally gets him up, and the guillotine. He catches him. Ciampa catches him. Is he gonna put him away? Is he gonna make him tap? Is he gonna make him tap? No. What the hell? Look at the strength. The strength by Bronson Reed is absolutely impeccable. Sit out spine buster once again, and one of the most scariest things that we are seeing here tonight is Bronson Reed do this damage. And you see Tommaso Ciampa trying to gather the ropes, trying to grab the ropes, trying to just show that he's showing any type of fight in this matchup. But Samoa Joe looking to put the pain on both DIY. If I'm Tommaso Ciampa, I am getting this tag in any means necessary. Tommaso Ciampa has been the legal man in the ring for a long time now. Tommaso Ciampa needs to get out of this matchup. Tommaso Ciampa needs to find a way. He needs to find a way to get that tag in, to get the fresher man in the ring. But when it comes to Samoa Joe and Bronson Reed, they're just playing ragdoll with Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, and didn't get all of it, but he got the knee. He got the knee. Beautiful work there into the cover. Mr. Money in the Bank looking to do it, and no. Oh my goodness. Now Joe taking Gargano to the outside, letting these two men work, and once again, Tommaso Ciampa down for the count. Reed going up. Tsunami! It's over! 2 1. Ciampa kicks out! Ciampa kicks! He picks him up! Looks to do the air raid crash, but Ciampa saying no! Ciampa fighting back! Ciampa not allowing him to do what he wants to do in this match! Ciampa showing off and showing out for DIY here tonight! And look at this! Sit out slam! Sidewalk slam by Joe to Gargano! These 4 men are killing each other, and Ciampa wants to make Reed tap. Ciampa wants to make Reed tap. He's pulling, he's wrenching, but Reed says no. Oh my God, listen ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about in the past, we've talked about the lengths that 2 men are willing to go, the lengths that 4 men are willing to go when it comes down to the art of professional wrestling, when it comes down to the art of tag team wrestling. But these men are proving that this tournament means that much more. I mean, come on, you expect it from DIY, but the Reed and Joe are fighting like they've been a team for years. These two men are fighting like they have so much to fight for. And wait a minute. Ciampa looks to catch Joe. Joe didn't get it, but Ciampa gets the suplex. And Ciampa now, club it back on Samoa Joe, looking to put Joe away, looking to bring it up for the beginning of the end. Gargano finally gets his in. He finally gets his tag in. And if I'm Johnny Gargano, I'm staying on the attack. And if I'm Gargano, I'm doing that. I'm working on ligaments, arm, leg, neck, body, bones, anything that I can do, I'm doing. And you see what DIY's doing. They're keeping the fresh man, keeping the tags in, tagging in, little by little as they go. But Samoa Joe showing that doesn't mean anything. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, what a matchup we're seeing here tonight. What a Starrcade round one matchup we're seeing here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. When it comes to Bronson Reed, he's shown us a side of Bronson Reed that I think that we've desperately needed to see from Bronson Reed. The big question on everybody's mind has been, can Bronson Reed even hang with the main event division? He's showing that he can do so just fine, as this Starrcade Tag Team Tournament is bringing the absolute best out of everybody in DIY. DIY now, helped by Ciampa, splashed by Gargano. We talked about in the past what it would take, what 2 men, what 4 men would have to do to survive this tournament, to show that they would be the best of the best, to show that they can go to September 14th, go to the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament, pay-per-view, PLE, and show that they can be the best of the best. And these 4 men are proving so tonight. Power bomb! Into the cover! Joe just laying his dead body on Gargano, but Reed not quick enough, but Ciampa was, and now Samoa Joe. Joe now once again picks him up. Oh my God, no, not like this. Joe wants to hit him with another powerbomb, but Gargano saying no. Gargano fighting back. Gargano feeding off of the WWE Universe here tonight. Gargano now, suplex into the Falcon Arrow. Oh my goodness! If these 4 men can fight forever, I'd appreciate it, because these men are doing what needs to be done. Hell, on the side of Bronson Reed, these 3 men are showing that a war has been pursuing, it's been brewing, and it's coming fully ahead. And oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a feeling that these guys got a lot more left to fight with in the tank than we realized. Oh my goodness. Samoa Joe is just being a man unhinged tonight, picking up Tommaso Ciampa's dead weight and hitting him with a running power slam. Now looking for the tag in, smartly done there by Samoa Joe, getting a breather, getting a step ahead, and now Reed. Beautiful execution, beautiful splash. Now going to the top rope. Looks to hit another tsunami on Tommaso Ciampa. But no, I eat my words, calling him up. Calling up Ciampa for something different here. Oh, shoulder tackle. Listen, Tommaso Ciampa, he's took many shoulder tackles in his career, but not by a man on the size of Bronson Reed. But now Ciampa fighting back. Ciampa fighting back in this matchup here tonight. You can't blame him. Ciampa DDT. That DDT might have gave Tommaso Ciampa what he needed to get the tag in, to get the fresh man in, and Gargano finds himself in. I mean, oh my goodness, I was just about to say, at this point of the matchup, is anybody really the fresh man in? And that shows to be so here tonight, as these men are beating the absolute hell out of each other, as Bronson Reed doing the smart thing, doing Tag Team 101, and bringing his opposite opponent into his corner, but Johnny Gargano saying no. Gargano with a super kick, and Gargano into the Gargano lock. The Gargano lock is locked in, but Joe says no. Joe says, are you kidding me? Did you really think I was going to let you do that? Oh my goodness, wait a minute now. Johnny Gargano bringing Bronson Reed into the corner. I was going to say, if I know DIY, Ciampa and Gargano knew what they wanted to do right there. But wait a minute, no. Reed thought he was going to get Gargano, but Gargano fighting back. But Reed fighting back. Both men fighting back. And now Reed now picks him up and just drops him off. One, no. Ciampa right there to save Gargano, right there to save one half of DIY. Gargano saying no, fighting back, and wait a minute, looking to hit him with a little bit of sliced bread. The urgency in the eyes of Johnny Gargano in this matchup, as these four men have been absolutely putting their best foot forward here in the matchup, as these four men have been doing what they have to do in this matchup to do the right thing, to do what needs to be done to show that this tournament has so much more prestige behind it than just the name, than just new championships. This is so much more. This is for the art of tag team wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. And Ciampa dropping him off. Beautiful work there by Tommaso Ciampa, dropping off Bronson Reed where he stands. Now going ahead and working away, working ahead on Samoa Joe. Doing what he did to start the match, laying the man out. Simply done, simply put, and Ciampa with a knee. It seems like DIY is taking a little bit of a different approach in this matchup. They're taking the approach of just taking their opponent out of the ring, working them away as much as possible and using the outside to their benefit. And if I'm DIY, I'm doing that exact same thing. DIY, they fight, they got that heart and soul. What might just be the heart and soul of Mayhem, if you ask me. I mean, they weren't doing much on Raw. They've been doing a whole hell of a lot on Mayhem when it comes to Samoa Joe, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa. They have been proven that Mayhem is the absolute wrestling show. Johnny Gargano gets the tag in before Samoa Joe can do what he wants to do to Tommaso Ciampa. Both men get in the collar and tie lockup, but no. It's Joe. It's Joe to get the one up by Ciampa, or excuse me, get the one up by Gargano. Gargano fleeing away from Samoa Joe. Joe trying to capitalize. And oh man, Joe capitalizing, picks him up in a suplex position. And oh my goodness, the strength being shown off of display here tonight. Beautiful work. Oh my goodness, that thunderous roar. And as Tommaso Ciampa calls on to Johnny Gargano to get the tag in, Gargano couldn't even get it in. Samoa Joe just keeps fighting, keeps trying to fight back, he keeps trying to do what he has to do. Oh my goodness. This is not looking good. DIY now, setting up Samoa Joe! As Mr. Money in the Bank watches on, Joe falls! Joe falls! And now Ciampa looking to set up a fairy tale's ending! But Samoa Joe saying no. Joe saying no. Joe not allowing it, but Ciampa having his best friend right there. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, the team of DIY, they're wasted. They're absolutely wasted right now. And as Bronson Reed is now the legal man in, Samoa Joe needs a minute. Samoa Joe desperately needs a minute. Tommaso Ciampa trying to rally his tag team partner Johnny Gargano, but he realized that he has a war to finish here tonight. Here tonight, an absolute war to finish with Bronson Reed. And Gargano just looks laid out as we're seeing Gargano. He just looks laid out, down for the count, done. Gargano looks like there is going to be no fight left in the heart and soul of Mayhem Tag Team Division. It seems like Gargano doesn't know what he's going to do. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Bronson Reed just keeps fighting back. Reed just keeps fighting back. Referee on the count of 6. Come on, we need a winner here, guys. We do not want to count out. And oh man, smart thing done there. Reed getting into the ring, but oh man, Reed working on Johnny Gargano. Bringing Gargano into the ring where Gargano's not even near 100%. Oh my goodness. Referee on the count of 9, and come on, Ciampa, Ciampa gets in. Ciampa gets in, last second ditch effort, fairy tale's ending, but no, gets caught, lays him out. They wanted to get the fairy tale's ending in, couldn't get it. Ciampa rolls out of the way. Gargano can deal with the tsunami, but Gargano's not the legal man. Oh my goodness, Ladies and gentlemen, controversy and chaos all over the place here tonight to kick off the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament. Round 1 has been an absolute banger. It's not going nowhere. 8 matches, and we're only on match 2. If you can believe that, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute, Joe now off of the ropes. Big splash. Big splash by Joe. Ciampa knows what Ciampa needs to do, but Ciampa might not have it in him to do it. And Ciampa gets brought into the corner. Oh my goodness. Right as Ciampa gets brought into the corner, Reed and Joe just continue the tag team work, the surprising amount of tag team work that we have been seeing here tonight by Bronson Reed and Samoa Joe. I definitely was not expecting it here tonight, but Ciampa is in a world of pain. A world of pain only one man knows of, and that's Tommaso Ciampa. Tonight has been the epitome of Friday Night Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. One hell of an Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge. Crazy contest between Moxley and Uso. And now this matchup, this tag team matchup that has taken over well over what I feel it's going to be well over 30 minutes of the show. And that is this right here, what could be a 40-minute main event. You are seeing on your hands these tag team men are doing their absolute best in this matchup. And we've been talking about pain, we've been talking about hurt, we've been talking about fight, we've been talking about grit, we've been talking about so much in this matchup. And oh, spinning Uranagi by the Samoan himself, Bronson Reed. And Bronson Reed is showing, I said it before and I say it again, that desperate side that we needed to see by Bronson Reed. And Reed wanted to hit him with that running power slam. Samoa Joe now disposing of Johnny Gargano. Looking to work on Gargano on the outside of Samoa Joe. As Bronson Reed and Tommaso Ciampa work on each other from the inside. And those two men are still fighting. Samoa Joe now going into the ring, understanding the urgency. And oh man, Bronson Reed getting the kick out. Very beautiful work there by Bronson Reed. And oh man, no. Tommaso Ciampa, right as he tried to get him, right as it seems like his fairy tale was just beginning. I guess you could say it was ending. Because Bronson Reed just seems to be the nightmare here tonight. And oh my God, big frog splash. Big frog splash here tonight. Mayhem is one hell of a night here tonight. If you ask me, one of the best episodes we've had in the last couple of weeks here on Mayhem. Very reminiscent to the debuting episode of Mayhem. Action upon action here tonight. One hell of a main event. And trust me, it's just going to kill. Man, the momentum is just going to keep on going from there as we are going into our No Mercy pay-per-view. And no, right as we thought we were going to see the pin, right as we thought we were going to see the Samoans get the job done here tonight, DIY just keeps on going. And oh man, Joe looking to make Ciampa tap out, but oh, Tommaso Ciampa not tapping out. Gargano slapping Joe in the face, and Joe did not take that kindly. Joe now powerbomb. Gargano's laid out. And Joe off the top. Joe calling up Gargano. Gargano's not the legal man, but Joe has a bone to pick. And Ciampa catches him. Ciampa catching Joe. Reed, the legal man. And oh man, Reed now looking to do some damage to Tommaso Ciampa. Looking to do some damage to Ciampa. Ciampa gets thrown to the outside of the ring. Samoa Joe wants to do more work to Gargano. And oh my goodness, this is going to spill to the outside again, isn't it? This isn't going to end well. Ladies and gentlemen, wait, Reed's at the top. Ciampa's on the ground floor. Reed off the top with the elbow drop. And this crowd is ecstatic. And you can't blame them. Ciampa and Reed fighting back. DDT by Ciampa. DDT by Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa back in the ring. And he has a bone to pick with Samoa Joe. And now look at him. Once again, DDT off the apron. And oh my goodness, these two men working on the opposite partners. And now Reed and Ciampa, the 2 minutes started with, seems to be the 2 minutes gonna end with. And if I I don't think I can speculate on who it's going to end with, because Tommaso Ciampa's fighting back right when I was going to say it, looking like it's going to go the way of the Samoans here tonight, as Bronson Reed and Samoa Joe have been doing damage, as Samoa Joe looks like he's down and out for the night, as Bronson Reed looks like he's just trying to keep it up. Samoa Joe gets up to his feet. Samoa Joe gets up to his feet, but Tommaso Ciampa, he's not taking any chances. But no, my God, Ciampa throwing him right into the ring, or excuse me, right into the steps. I'm all over the place in this main event. It's been one hell of a main event here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, wait a minute, looking to catch him, but no. Right where you thought he was going to catch him, Bronson Reed flips him over. Now into the cover. This is going to be a Johnny Gargano right there. I didn't even see Gargano. I didn't even know Gargano was there. But Reed off of the second rope, splashing into Gargano. Gargano looks out, but Tommaso Ciampa trying to fight, trying to keep a little bit more fight than he possibly thought he could in this matchup. And now he knows he has to go to the deepest depths of hell. So, oh my goodness! Look at the strength by Ciampa. The strength by Ciampa, choking out. I'll say it again, ladies and gentlemen, choking out Bronson Reed in this matchup. And now Johnny Gargano's the legal man in the ring. Gargano wants to put it away. Oh my goodness. Stomp to the chest, kick to the chest. Gargano doing a whole bunch of aerial offensive attacks. Listen to this crowd, absolutely stacked up to see the chest of Bronson Reed. Reed getting up to his feet, and Gargano meeting him through the ropes. Gargano meeting him right through the goddamn ropes. And look at this, catching him, signature Gargano. Signature Gargano in this matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ask me, this is a damn good main event. Oh my goodness, Gargano's still working away, and the crowd is absolutely ecstatic, I think there's only one thing, only one possible thing DIY can do to win this matchup, and that is simply survive at this point in time. Referee on the count of 7, somebody's got to get in the ring, somebody's got to be the deciding factor. Johnny Gargano goes into the ring, referee on the count of 8, Gargano focusing his attention on Samoa Joe, making sure he takes Joe out of the equation. Referee on the count of 9. Is he gonna get the 10? Not like this, and he doesn't. DIY. I said it before, and I will say it again. DIY did what they had to do, and what they had to do to win this matchup is survive. I will not say and sit here and lie to you guys and say that Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa deserve to walk away with the win. I will sit here and say that they just got the win. Easy peasy, lemon goddamn squeezy. I would say that they earned their spot, and now it's going to be DIY going against the Undisputed Era. It is going to be August 21st on Raw. It's going to be a damn good episode. And ladies and gentlemen, DIY just proved in this 40-plus minute main event that they are the team to be. But this coming Monday, it is going to be Becky Lynch, Io Sky, one-on-one. Damage Control has started a war with the entire women's division, and we need to see how it's going to unfold. But more Starrcade news going into Monday. It's going to be damn good. 2 matches. It's going to be the LWO versus The Shield. John Moxley, Seth Rollins team up as they take on Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wilde, and it's going to be 2 men who are gonna have to team up because they are contractually obligated going against a team who is very well versed. The Hurt Business versus Rhodes and Owens. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button for more and subscribe for more. All the support has been much appreciated, and the road to No Mercy starts now. We are 1 week down, 3 weeks to go. August 27th. It's gonna be damn good, and then I'll see you guys then. Ladies and gentlemen, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys then.